Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about whether the correction is over, predictions, and back to Buffett indicator basics. I've gotten a number of flattering messages and questions recently about the stock market and the correction. Okay, so here's one. Miss Belle, I know you probably weren't the first person to predict the correction, but you were the first person I saw, and I have a way to ask you. You saw it coming. Does that mean you can tell us when it's over? One additional question. Are corrections healthy? It doesn't feel healthy. Okay, so first, I didn't predict anything. I showed y'all a bunch of things that are called leading indicators. They actually told the story, not me. I just know how to translate economic indicators into English. If you want to know when it's over, go to the easiest to understand and see where it's sitting. The one I pointed to most frequently was the Buffett indicator. There's a bunch of variations, but at its heart, it's always a ratio of the stock market versus the GDP. It hit more than 200%, meaning the market value was more than twice the GDP. That's a definite sign the market is severely overvalued. Therefore, a correction is coming. What percentage does it need to reach to not be overvalued? There's debate and variations depending on what formula you use. There's a bunch of economic stuff that gets lost in the translation to English, like whether or not you're adding the assets of the Fed and so on. But generally, it ranges from around 90% to maybe 130%. That's generally seen as fair market value. Again, depending on the formula and risk appetite. So, to get out of the area where you should be watching for a correction, you need to be in that range. The most recent market movements started at around 208%. And on March 17th, when I'm pulling the number, we're currently at about 190%. By this metric, the market is still significantly overvalued, so you could see more corrections. That doesn't mean it all has to happen at one time, though. It could level today and climb a bit before declining again. Ideally, that's how it would occur, not all at once. But the market is ran by emotions, especially at this range, so there's no telling when or how that could happen. It could be weeks or months or theoretically years. Or it could be happening in the time between recording this and y'all seeing it. The issue is uncertainty. That makes people nervous. And the trade uncertainty and forecasts going all over the place is concerning to investors. Right now, gold is over $3,000 an ounce. That's not good either. I can't tell you when, but the metric that said this was coming says the values aren't where they should be yet. But again, values can remain elevated for a while. The other question, are corrections healthy? Yes, naturally occurring corrections are healthy. Without them, you have crashes. The problem is that uncertainty leads to elevated emotions, which can lead to crashes. We aren't out of the woods yet. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.